Welcome, everyone, to today's Pick a Card reading. Today's topic is who is secretly thinking of you and why? So for our Pick a Card, we're actually going to draw 2 cards per group. We're going to reveal them in the reading, but we're going to draw a card that describes this person and your connection, and then a zodiac card so we can see what their sign is and confirm that for you, and then we'll get more information. But let's get started. We'll start drawing one of these cards for each group. What is the card for group number 1? Group number 2. And group number 3. All right. So we have our descriptor card here. Now let's get an astrology card. What is the astrology card for group number 1? Group number 2. And group number 3. And I feel called to do something else too. How about we roll like an astrology dice or something else to help you choose? Let's see. Okay, I have several different dice here. Let's see what we're going to do. For the first one, we're going to do a number. Okay. Maybe this will mean something to you or just feel drawn to it. 17. Okay, the 17th maybe, or number 17. Maybe you met that when you're 17, but all right. And then next, let's roll a zodiac sign here. Oh, fell over on that, but we have a bull, so it's Taurus. So you're a Taurus, dealing with a Taurus, or you just feel called to the bull energy. And then we're going to do a house in astrology here. 10th house, which relates to career, public reputation. Maybe it's the number 10 that you're drawn to as well, or maybe the piles. You can also take a look at the timestamps below. Perhaps a number will jump out at you there. But again, this is group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Timestamps and chapters are below. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides, for assisting with the reading today. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. Who is thinking of group number 1 and why? So you're drawn to these 2 cards and this die here. We're just going to set it to the side. Let's get some information on who this may be, and then we'll get more cards as well. But tell us about this person. Ooh, so we actually have a planet, so Pluto. So this could be about a Scorpio, but also Pluto is the planet of transformation. Maybe this is someone who has totally changed. Or again, they can have that Scorpion energy. Let's see, tell us more. And then we have Artemis, brave spirit. So I feel like whoever this is has gone through a lot and really has transformed through it. Some of you may have gone through a lot with this person specifically. This could be someone who is into hunting. Okay, we're going to set these over here and get more cards out. Tell us more about who this is, and then we'll get into the why. Tell us about who is thinking about group number 1. Who is secretly thinking about group number 1 at this time? Child, orphan. So it came up right, so the light attributes are emphasized, but we'll read both here. So the light attributes of the orphan child is independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. The shadow attributes, feeling an abandonment that stifled maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So for some of you, this person could literally be an orphan. That definitely won't be for everyone. But I feel like this is someone who's wildly independent with Artemis here, with independence based on learning to go at it alone. I feel like they've gone through a lot and they've really transformed. So that's like a big thing coming through here. Tell us more, please. The Sailor. New influences, wanderlust. Okay, this is someone who really likes to travel. Always out for an adventure, which also makes sense with the Artemis energy coming through. And wow, on the bottom we have Pilgrim. Opportunities and growth. But Pilgrim, that's making me think of travel as well. Wanderlust, like they're always looking for an adventure. Maybe they like, again, there's like this hunting and fishing vibe here. For some of you, that's something they really enjoy doing. They could have traveled and left town because of a job, or maybe something happened with your connection because they were going after new opportunities. Gosh, and I see the captain again on the bottom here. Fishing captain. Like they do something with the sea, with travel. A very adventurous spirit. Someone who's gone through a lot. Could be a Scorpio. Let's get another astrology card here. See if there's any more information that wants to come through. This one card. Wow, Venus, beloved. Okay, for a lot of you, this is someone you've had a romantic connection with. This could be a love interest, a past love partner, a current love partner. I feel like this is someone that would more likely be in the past for you, or maybe it didn't ever, like, I don't think you're currently together because, they're secretly thinking about you. And I feel like because there's something here with distance between you, like maybe there was travel, again, like we were saying. But yeah, this is someone you've been romantically involved with, or there's been some romantic interest there. Potentially, they could be a Taurus or Libra, or this could be your sign as well. But I think Venus is showing up to really tell us this is like some love vibes coming through here, some romantic vibes. So let's get some more cards here. Tell us more about this person. Blue Lotus, intuition. A lot of you have intuitively known this person's thinking about you. You ever like have this happen? I'm sure you have, especially with this person too. Like you just start thinking of someone and then they like text you, like something like that. I think this person has all of a sudden been on your mind recently because you're on their mind. So you've definitely been thinking of this person recently. They've been on your mind. I'm just gonna make sure, is this in focus here? I think we're good. Yeah, so you'll know who this is. A lot of you, oh my gosh, could have even been dreaming of this person recently. They've been in your dreams. They've been in your dreams. They popped into your mind. You just have been thinking about them a lot, and it's because they are thinking about you, and your energy is very connected here. That is how you'll know for sure. What else, Spirit? We have clouds, distraction, which is also making me think like head in the clouds, thinking about them a lot. This could be someone who does get easily distracted, maybe ADHD or just a lot on their mind, or they're always out and about doing things, like always like that. But definitely I think daydreaming about you a lot, and they've come into your daydreams, like your actual dreams, your daydreams pop into your head all the time. And then we have fear. It is coming out in reverse here. I think this person is afraid to reach out to you because I think maybe there was something here that happened. Maybe there was a falling out or an argument, or you got mad at them, or something that happened, but they're like really looking at you behind closed doors. See how they're like pulling the curtain? I really think this person's looking at your social media if you have it, like checking in on what you're doing, thinking about you a lot, but I don't think they're in contact with you at this time, even though they want to be and they're thinking about you often. This situation is calling you to have faith. Okay, this person wants you to know that they've changed, they've transformed, they're doing better. Like we have the Pluto thing with transformation here. Maybe you guys have gone through a lot, and they really want you, group number one, well, to forgive and to trust them that they have changed. They really do want you to think that. They said, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Can you forgive? Can you let go of the past with them? They're afraid to reach out to you because they don't know if you will trust them again, if you will forgive them for whatever you guys have gone through. They want a new opportunity with you. They want to grow with you. They want to have a new adventure with you. They want to be with you. I think also this orphan came out because they're no longer in your life. It's like no contact. I think a lot of you maybe be the ones that cut them off, but maybe they even did that to you. And now they want you back and they're realizing they made a mistake. They're distracted maybe by someone else or some other things going on in their life. Shuffling, and I see the Knight of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they are wanting to like have an extended love offer for you. And this is also like further energy supporting Scorpio, but it could be other water signs as well, Cancer, Pisces energy, but really it doesn't have to be that. This is them wanting to extend a love offer, but they're a little hesitant. You see that horse is kind of drawing them in there. They want to take that next step. They want to reach out to you. They want to connect with you, but there's some fear and hesitation because they're afraid of how you will react if they do. Tell us more, Spirit. What does this person, or why is this person secretly thinking about group number one? Tell us more. Wow, then we have the Queen of Cups. Some did come out in reverse. Yeah. I feel like their emotions are very up and down. They could have had an emotional breakdown with you or vice versa. Like something happened where people were emotionally upset. They're afraid to reach out because they think they'll upset you if they do. They could have had an outburst. Something with an emotional highs and lows. This could be someone that has been really hot and cold towards you in the past, or maybe you've even been that way towards them. Again, that's picking up both of your energies here. Tell us more, Spirit. Yeah, there's currently no contact. That's Spirit's really confirming that. Whoever this is no contact, but they're really wanting to reach out, but they're at a standstill. Even though they're thinking about you a lot and they want to connect with you, they want to offer loved you, or they want a second chance, it seems. They're afraid. They're afraid to reach out, and I feel like they feel guilty about something. So yeah, this is definitely your reading. If this is all resonating, there's a no contact person that's fitting these descriptions. What else, Spirit? Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this could be defeat. They feel defeated. They feel like they lost you. They feel like they screwed up. They missed out on you. They regret whatever they did. They regret hurting you. They regret pulling away from you. And yeah, they feel like you're what they want and you got away. You're the one that got away from them. They're likely with some sort of deception that was revealed. Again, maybe they cheated or they weren't, who you thought they were, or something happened that was a little bit hurtful that came to light. Maybe they seemed like they wanted something serious then, but then they said they didn't. It's just some sort of deception or manipulation. Something was revealed, and they want to admit they were wrong, and they want to say, They apologize for that, but again, they feel like they messed up, and there's no hope here. They do want a future with you. They're definitely attracted to you, sexually, physically, but there's this energy of really keeping their feelings to themselves because of the past conflict between you guys. But what they truly want is to reunite and have fun and connect with you again. But they think there's really no purpose because it won't work out. Maybe there was a good time, but they don't think this will really happen. They think it's too late. Is there anything else group number 1 should know about this person? Yeah, this was definitely a romantic connection, and they still feel romantically towards you. And Spirit's saying if you, boundaries weren't respected before, and that's why you took a step back. So, group number 1, I hope this gave you a very clear idea of who is secretly thinking about you and why. And, I think a lot of you might be like, I don't want to talk to this person again. But for those of you who are considering it, I mean, of course, use your discernment. But I think they have changed, at least, with Pluto coming out right away. Yeah, that concludes your reading, group number 1. I hope this resonated. I hope you got value from the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyrising.com, linked below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. You're drawn to these 2 cards and this Taurus is here. We're going to set that to the side. Before we get started and see who is secretly thinking about you and why, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. So who is this? Who is thinking about group number 2? Anana, believe in yourself. Interesting. And then we have Mercury. So this could be a Gemini or a Virgo. For most people, this will be their sun sign, but it could also be their rising or their moon sign, or just qualities about this person. Mercury can kind of be like a trickster energy, fun energy. This could be someone who lives near you, a neighbor, cousins, siblings, people close to you. And Nana, believe in yourself. This is what I'm trying to. This could be someone who really adores you, and they want you to believe in yourself. They want you to see the beauty in you. Look at this too. Look how the image of Mercury is just staring at her, but her eyes are closed. I think this is someone who really adores you, finds you very attractive, wants you to see the good in you, and maybe you don't see in yourself, or they don't think you do, at least. I do think this is someone you're currently in contact with. I don't think it's a no contact situation, but we're going to get more cards here. Oh, my cat came up. Is that you agreeing, Emmy? Okay, Spirit, tell us more about who this is. I think there's 2 of these at one time. We have Pioneer. It wasn't reversed. So the light attributes here are passion for doing and creating what has not been done before, and the shadow attribute, compulsive need to keep moving on. So this might be someone maybe with a bit of an avoidant attachment. They're always moving from one thing to another. Maybe they're afraid of commitments, or they've just made, or in general, they've just made a lot of changes in their life, jumped from one thing to another. And then we have exorcist, also in reverse. So the light attributes freeing yourself and others from destructive impulses. And then shadow attribute, fear of facing your own demons. Okay, so that shadow would be more emphasized here. So yeah, this person has a pattern and they don't want to, they haven't really addressed it, but I think you've seen this pattern. They always move from one thing to another and they don't really want to understand why, or they don't really want to do the shadow work or the inner work. You could also be the one, because this is a general reading and I'm picking up on these two energy viewers and this person. You could be the one that's like, I believe in you, whoever this person is, and I want you to do better. And I want you to do the shadow work. I want you to recognize your patterns. I want you to grow and evolve. And you want the best for them, the best for each other. Okay, tell us more about this person. The dancer, self-expression, strength. It's interesting. Anana kind of looks like she could be dancing or something too. Self-expression and strength. Yeah, this could be someone who literally is a dancer, or they're just someone who's very creative. On the bottom of the deck, we have cartographer with a crossroads. Yeah, maybe they're at a crossroads in life, or again, this could be your energy, like things going on, and you're just wanting the best for them. You're wanting them to understand certain things, to express themselves fully, to explore more. This could be someone that really brings out the best in you too, that makes you want to be more creative and explore more. I feel like there's someone who's really like free will, or what's the right way to say this? Like kind of like hippie energy, but I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to say exactly. It's like they just are free spirited and there's like go with the flow. They don't like commit to a lot of things and they just want to travel and do art and dance and have fun. Very interesting. Let's see, what deck can we fit right up on the top over here? We will wait a second. Tell us more about this person, please. Wow, card number 56, progressions, journey. Yeah, this person is on a journey. They like to travel for a lot of you, but also like on this spiritual journey, or they're just like on this journey of life, or you are, and you want them to progress and do that inner work. And yeah, it's very interesting. This could even be like a family member for some of you. We need more information here, Spirit. Tell us more about this person. Who is this? We have mandrake, sensuality. Wow, there's so much energy of like, femininity, like sensuality, like the bodies are like similar, like dancing, expressing yourself, very sensual, very artistic. So we have Neptune and Venus here. So we have like Pisces, Taurus, Libra energy coming through. This is someone, I know I was saying family. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. But for some of you, this could be someone you had a sensual like connection with. Romantic, it could have been even sexual, but there at least was some sort of connection here. And if it wasn't that, it's like you guys expressed yourself in different ways. Maybe you did fun, creative things, or you just like connected on a level here. Okay, let's get more cards out here. Tell me more about this person. There's definitely attractive quality about this person. Look at this medical staff healing. This person could literally be like an EMS person. That this will only be for like one person here, but it could be like working in the medical system, especially EMS. But there's a lot of energy of this person being a healer, you being a healer, wanting to heal each other, and a lot of you might have known this person or met this person because you are triggering healing in each other. Yeah, you're bringing up your own inner demons. You're like triggering certain things that need to be healed in each other. And it's all part of your soul journey. And for a lot of you, this could be was a romantic type partner. Some of you, it could be a family member. But they're in your life to kind of trigger things and help you heal and grow. And that's really why you're in each other's lives, part of your soul plan here. Ooh. Tell us more, please, about this person, Spirit. We have forgiveness. It did come out in reverse. So, yeah, there's something here, like there was a fight, something happened, and maybe at this time, one person's not as forgiving or they're wanting forgiveness from the other. They want to heal this relationship with you. But yeah, you guys have gone through a lot, it seems. I'm gonna get one of these cards, even though it's not, might not be romantic for all of you. Get a romance card. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, maybe you feel like you guys didn't get enough time with each other, or they're wanting to get to know you better, spend more time with you so they can deepen this bond and heal maybe stuff that's gone on between you guys. Okay, now I'm just trying to adjust this so it's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. All right, so let's get Tarot out now. Tell us more. Why is this person, like, why are they secretly thinking about group number 2? Magician. Yeah, they're wanting to manifest you back in their life. They're wanting to amend things. Wow, they're wanting things to come into balance. Wow, this is a big deal. This person's in your life for major healing purposes. This is karmic, whatever you want to say, for your soul plan. But they're wanting to make things right. They're wanting to make things right with you. They're wanting to turn the page to a new chapter because something went down. There was a fight, there was an argument, or, someone got hurt, both of you got hurt. Maybe you went your separate ways for a while, or maybe you still are talking, but there's been some pain and they're wanting, to mend this relationship, move forward, positive change. They want things to be fair. So we have Sagittarius energy coming through, a little bit Aries, more Mercurial energy with the Magician here. Some more Gemini, Virgo energy, Libra energy coming through again. Why is this person? Another major arcana, the Hanged Man. So I feel like they're recognizing that maybe they didn't put in enough effort into your connection, or made you sacrifice more for them. Like there wasn't a balance before in your connection. Like one was more giving, one was more taking, one wasn't putting in enough time. I feel like there's also this message like believe in yourself. A lot of you are like knowing who this is, or you've been thinking about this person too, or knowing that they're thinking about you, or knowing this is someone major, that's meant to be in your life, or at least for some time for healing purposes and spirits. Like you are right. Believe in your intuition. Wow, I look at the bottom. I shuffle a little bit and look at the bottom. Oh my gosh. It's like oh my God, and all major arcanas. What? Do you see this? Okay, so yeah, this person had, a weak moment. You had a weak moment. And maybe there were substances involved. There's something that needs to be healed. Maybe this was attachment style, traumas, whatever it is. Like they weren't putting in the work before, and I feel like maybe that separated you, but they want to change the chapter here. They're feeling stronger, more empowered. They're ready for change, and they want to let go of the past. They want to move forward here. Because I feel like you guys went your separate ways. Your energy wasn't really blending well. There wasn't healing going on before. There was just a total imbalance. This is crazy. Weren't putting in the time, the effort into this connection. So I think this person is thinking about you a lot to do their own healing, to be honest. I do think they want to make things better with you. But they're also thinking about you a lot because it's on their healing journey. They could even be talking to a professional, like a therapist about you. That won't be for everyone, but yeah, for sure. So interesting. Yeah. So like how this person was in your life is different for each of you, like again, I think there was a romantic component for a lot of you. I think there's family component for some of you as well. It could be anyone in your life. But it was maybe toxic. It was traumatic for some people. And they've been thinking about you and what happened with you, and they're doing healing work. And for some of you, they're going to want to talk to you and heal things with you, but some of you, they're also doing this healing work by themselves, because some of you, this could have happened a while ago, and because they jumped around, they left. And now they're really doing that inner work. For some of you, they could even be like in AA or something, and you might get a letter from them. I know that's very specific and won't be for most people, but you might be hearing from them that way. But they're on a healing journey, and that's why you're on their mind, because you're a big part of it. Wow. Anything else group number 2 should know? Beautiful possibilities here. Okay. There is potential for reconnection, for healing, for forgiveness, for moving forward with you. So if that's what you want, there's a lot of beautiful possibility here, especially doing the healing work, and especially both of you are, but this person definitely seems to be on that journey, and that is why you are on their mind. So I hope that gave you some clarity and insight, group number 2, on who this is, why they're thinking about you. I think it's really beautiful they're doing this. And it's crazy how many major arcanas, only major arcanas are coming out. This is a big deal. I think I feel like you guys are, we're a big part of each other's soul plan, whether or not this moves forward or in any sense or not. You guys both are learning a lot, healing a lot through your connection and what you've gone through. Crazy. It's just, strong energy here. But that concludes your reading. Again, I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyrising.com, linked below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. Now, see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. Who is secretly thinking of you and why? You're drawn to this 10th house energy in these cards here. We're going to place that to the side. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. Who is this? Nematoma, safe space. And Neptune, so Pisces energy, safe space. So this is someone you feel really safe around. This is someone you really have an emotional connection with. Maybe sometimes rose-colored glasses type energy towards this person, or maybe that's them. But overall, I feel like this is a beautiful connection. Let's see more about them, and then we'll get into why they're thinking about you currently secretly. Interesting. Okay, let's get an archetype card out. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Who is this? This could be someone who really loves nature, loves the water. Maybe you guys have done things like that together. Networker. I think this is the first time I pulled this card this whole deck. Anyways, it's upright, so the light attributes are highlighted here for this person, but we'll look at shadow as well. So, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. The shadow of this conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. So this is someone, safe, empathetic. That's that Pisces energy too. You could have met them online with like online networks, social media. Um, they could be someone also maybe you met through like work or class or something like that. I think this is someone very social, maybe even has a following. On the bottom of the deck, we have mentor. I actually did come out in reverse, but passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Yeah, this could be someone who is a safe place to you. Like they're a mentor, they're a guide, they pass on information to you. And then shadow attributes, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. Okay, this is someone who's been a big part of your life, a big guide. And I think you become more independent from this person and they're really thinking about you a lot and just hoping you're okay. Like a part of them doesn't really want you to be independent. Like this could definitely be like a parent energy, a teacher, a guide, someone you've worked with, a boss. But let's get more information here. I do feel like there's this energy of them being older than you, or something with them being in a role above you. If the enchanter. It did come out in reverse, but we have deception and trickery. Now on the bottom of the deck, we have acolyte, new project and learning. Isn't the acolyte like someone who's learning from? Yeah, like this is. I think some of you guys really did have some project with this person. You worked with this person. They were your guide, your mentor, your teacher, your parent, like someone you looked up to. Enchantment, but that's interesting. Deception and trickery coming out too. I feel like this maybe was someone you really looked up to, but maybe you realize they're not everything you thought they were. Because, maybe they're kind of on a pedestal for a little bit. And then, maybe some more of the human side of them. Which could have been a little shocking. Tell us more, please. Fourth house home. Yeah, you guys, for a lot of you, this is someone, could be a mother. Family. It's like a family member. Someone that felt like family or feels like family. Yeah, we might. I think we're gonna put another card on the top in a bit. But fourth house is our home. It says it right there. Maybe some of you guys have left home. You're on your own in some sense, and this person is just really thinking about you. It could be from your hometown or where, because the safe space is also like home, right? So yeah, there's a lot of energy of them being from your hometown, from your actual house, from your family, someone you grew up with, someone you went to school with. This person, for a few of you, could be like a doctor or work in the medical field in some sense, or be a healer in some sense, or even a musician or artist. Let's see, teacher, professor, mentor. Oh, sorry, I just hit that. Tell us more. We have Bapinsana, trust. We have more Neptune energy coming through and the moon. But yeah, safe space, trust. This is someone you really trust, but there's something, or maybe you felt hurt by them in some point, but overall, like there's been a lot of trust with this person. Maybe at some point you lost that trust for whatever reason. For some of you, it won't be for everyone. Motherly energy. Looks like DNA right here. They really could be family for a lot of you, a family member. And we have globe, possibility. Yeah. I feel like there's a sense like some of you, like you moved away, or they moved away, or you moved out of the house, or you moved away from your hometown, and There's something here about they're thinking about you still, wondering how you are. That definitely like something with travel is involved here. Tell us more about this person, please, before we get into the why. Caution. Yeah, I think this person's very cautious. They're worried about you. When like they're more mature than you, they're older than you, or you've just grown and blossomed, and they're thinking about you, wondering what you're doing, like wanting to make sure you're safe. That's coming through really strong. This is really strong here. Tell us more. Pay attention to the red flags. Wow, we have caution and then pay attention to the red flags. This person's thinking about you, I think, because they're worried about you and they want to make sure you're safe. They want to make sure you're in a safe space. They want to make sure you're in a good situation. Maybe they're worried about who you're dating or what you're doing. They're cautious. They're worried about you. Okay, I'm just going to stand up for a second and get these all in because they're all different sizes. It looks like. Yeah, so honestly, for some of you, this is like your mom, or someone, again, what we've been describing. Probably not what you expected to hear in this reading, but they're worried about you, they're thinking about you, but we're gonna get more information on why. The tarot, tell us more. For a select few of you, I feel like there's something here like this is someone that used to be your safe place, used to be your home, someone you used to be married to or dated or something like that. A close friend, and you're out in the world with other people now. Yeah, that's the main thing. You're no longer in the same place. You're out there exploring, doing new things, and they're worried about you. But tell us more, please, Spirit. Tell us more about why and what's going on here. We have the 10 of Wands here. Yeah, this is just like carrying around a lot of burdens, worries, obligations. They might be worried that you're not seeing things right. Because look, his head right there is not really seeing where they're going. So I think they have this fear. They want to make sure that you're okay, you're seeing things right, that you know where you're headed, that you're safe, that you're okay. Maybe you've got a lot going on right now, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of obligations. They're just really thinking about you, wondering about you. But there's like something you're like, it's secretly that they're thinking about this because I don't think they want to bother you or be overwhelming or anything like that. Tell us more, please. We have the High Priestess in reverse, the 5 of Wands in reverse. I think they have spoken their mind to you before about how they're feeling or their worries, and maybe it kind of led to some conflict or some arguments. So now they're kind of keeping it to themselves, kind of just thinking about you from afar, wondering what's going on, and not speaking up about it because in the past, I think it caused some rifts, some drama, or like, you could have been like, I'm doing my own thing, like, leave me alone, like, I'm living my life, let me learn on my own, let me be independent. Yeah, the Fool in reverse. Yeah, I think they think maybe you're being foolish or they're worried about what you're doing. They want to make sure you're thinking before you're taking actions. There's this protective energy coming through really strong here. And it's not in a sabotaging way. That's why this card's coming up next in reverse, the 5 of Swords here in reverse, because like they're not being malicious. They're not being malicious at all. They just want to make sure you're safe. But I can definitely see that you've been annoyed by this person because they've been overbearing. They've been, and you just want your freedom and your peace and all of that. So that's why this is a secret that they're thinking about it right now. But I think this has come up in the past with the High Priestess in reverse here. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Yeah, they want the best for you. They're cheering you on from the background here. They're wanting the best for you. They're wanting you to succeed at life. They want everything for you. They want to support you. They want to be there for you. I think they're like a cheerleader for you. Like, they really do want the best for you, even if they seem annoying, or they have in the past. All of that, they really do. We do have the Six of Cups here in reverse. So yeah, there's definitely, you've been connected since childhood, and I think there has been a little bit of a falling out. And then there's more of this energy too of them being a guide or a mentor, an adult in your life, or like an authority figure in your life. Someone, you used to look up to, and maybe now you're just more on your own, and they're like, and you're not as close as you used to be. Maybe you left for school or a job, or again, whatever the circumstances are, they're watching from afar, worrying about you from afar. But again, Spirit's coming through to say this isn't malicious. It's because they care about you. And there could be a little bit of this codependent energy here. They want you in their life still. They want to be in control a little bit still, but it's not totally malicious. But yeah, there is a little bit of that codependent energy wanting, but anything else that group number 3 should know? Yeah, again, I feel like there's this energy. They want the best from you. They're watching from afar as your ship sails away, as you grow, as you evolve, and all of that, as you enter these new phases in your life. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think they're working on letting go of the control of the pain, of the dramas, all of that. They know they can't keep you pinned down. So that, again, that's why this is a secret now, even though you might be very aware of this. But that's why they're thinking of you. There's the Knight of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Six of Swords here. So this could be like, they might think something about you, like that you're trapped in a situation. For some of you, they might think that you're dating. Sorry, I keep hitting that, the camera. They might think you're dating the wrong person, or you're following the wrong passions or dreams, and they're worried you're stuck in a bad relationship, stuck in a bad job, in a situation. Sometimes when I have wands, this could be like playboy, playgirl energy, like someone that maybe isn't committed, like, or they might think you've made impulsive decisions, and maybe you left the house too early, or doing this or that too much. So, I mean, there is a little bit of like judging there, but a worry there, like we keep saying, but overall, their feelings towards you is from a place of love, even though, again, it could be annoying and overbearing. So group number 3, I hope this gave you a clear idea of who this is and why they're thinking about you, what they're thinking about, why it's secret, and all of that. So yeah, I hope it gave you clarity and insight. I hope you got value from the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If you did enjoy this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyrising.com, linked below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.